Hey, we're here again.
Hey, here we are.
We put 50p in the meter, and we didn't it? Look, and Johnny looked straight away.
Do. Hey, what you look at Gary? He's wasting away.
I've gone very thin, haven't I?
Good golly.
It's this diet, man.
See, he was wondering when we were coming back, see, missed us here.
Well, we are back. And there'll be loads of little different things now coming on. We've got some adverts, some funny adverts later on. And then next week we'll start doing the scratch cards again, John.
Isn't she lovely? Johnny, she's lovely, isn't she? Good golly.
Sure, huh?
So how we doing? Johnny had a bit of a spat with somebody today on Facebook, eh?
Did he?
Oh, but the thing is, I will say Johnny was right, you know. And this fella, he was just thick. He couldn't see. He wasn't answering a question all the time, you know. And it was. But people are ridiculously thick sometimes, I think.
Well, Margam is known for it.
Hey, I tell you what, like you get past that bridge, past the Mount Surgery up there, it gets worse.
Is it? Taibach.
Oh.
Hey, look, we haven't got any headphones on.
Yeah, look at that. See my ears, look.
God, technology, innit?
It's marvellous.
Johnny's the only one in, look. All the rest can't find us.
So it's only us three on.
I think so.
Oh, Johnny, I tell you what, I was thinking about you the other day, because I bet it's absolutely nobbling in doing what we're doing now.
Oh, I take my covers up, innit?
But have you noticed this guy? He complains when it was too hot out there. He complained when it was raining. And now he's complaining it's too cold. Oh, David George Morris.
George Morris, how are you, Mr. Morris? How are things? I know it's blinking freezing.
Oh, incredible. Yeah, but the only one now we got to... I think Johnny might like the autumn and the spring. And that's there you go. Perhaps if he can work then. Yeah, that's the word. He likes it tepid.
Oh, Kyle's in, man.
Yay! It's fee it is, man. Where you from then, David?
Local? Carmarthen, I think, you know, David. Pretty sure. He did come on a while back when we were on the show.
Oh, right. I can enjoy my cuppa while I can a minute, while it's still a little bit warm. While it's a little bit tepid.
Oh, you're enjoying there.
Mm.
Cold Carmarthen. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is, I bet. 3 degrees colder up there, Sika.
It is freezing.
Oh, it's freezing. As soon as you go over that.
Not as cold as Banwyn and not as cold as Blaengwynfi.
Oh, no, then. No, Blaengwynfi now, another one again. Oh, my God. Jack Frost, did you know Jack Frost lives in Blaengwynfi?
Well, funny enough, I used to work for the chemist up in Carmarthen and I used to deliver to him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
What?
Yeah.
With his icicles.
Yeah. It was
I. Is in luck.
What,
how are you, Dad?
What did he used to have? PR spray, was it?
I don't know what he had.
Cold spray, like.
Blinking nobbled up there. Hey, Dan's
Hello,
in.
Dan.
Sure. Yes, we're back.
We go coming back slowly. I hope. Yeah, I surprised you know, we got these. We got to try and get the locals back again. We run before we can jump.
You just seen the brass monkey?
You're looking for a welder, right?
Yay, Mr. Bond is in. George Bond.
Oh, the Bond Empire.
He's been left back in, look. George Bond. Don't send me anything. That's all, George. But there's nobody banned anymore. They're all left in. As long as they don't swear. Can't swear.
No. No need for it, Siga.
No. Carrie Ann is in as well. Bit late, though.
There's Carrie Ann. Look.
Look,
Hello,
six,
lovely.
6
Hey,
minutes.
tell you that she finished a couple of her books. She did excellent colouring in them.
Are they?
Yeah, she finished a few of her books. One was Dot to Dot.
Good God. Lawrence Owen is in. Look, from Canada.
Oh, Lawrence. Well, how are you? How are you, Lawrence?
John Morgan there.
I was talking to a regular over the club the other. Actually, it was one this morning. It was yesterday, and we was looking actually. And I'll try and get a photograph of you. Do you remember when I told you there was an annex there before the club was built? Well, we were looking at the foundations for that, and it's still plain as can be. And so I'll send you a photo of it, because if you remember, you couldn't remember where where that annex would have been. See?
What? The clubhouse, is it?
Yeah, right where the clubhouse is now. You could see it. There's no, on the car park. There's a big white patch of white concrete, right?
Yeah.
If you've ever noticed it before, but that's where the old club. They used to call it the annex before the club was built.
Is that where the garages are, or used to be?
No. It's as you. It's right in front of the clubhouse, right there. Not the tennis court side now, the other side.
Oh, right, the other side. Oh,
In the car park.
Good God. Oh.
Do you know what? I'm sure Gary put on earlier in the week. Are we back on? Yeah.
Yeah, I did put it on there.
See, that's what you get. See now for not reading up on our little group now. Then that we've been putting bits and pieces on. So only Shalom and me, Shalom and Sonny from up in North Wales, eh?
Yeah, but then two are not on yet.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
You should have messaged him today. See, that's what you should have done.
Yeah. Bit busy getting all this together, but there we are.
Well, I should have, shouldn't I?
We'll sort it out now for next week. So next week we'll have our scratch cards, is it?
Yes, we'll have the scratch cards. We'll be doing a lot, yeah. No, you're right enough, Carrie. We didn't say when.
No,
to be fair,
Carrie, in the title.
Do us a favour now. Will you message Sonny? Mozzie, man, my old friend Moz is in. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Is he?
He is. Gary, I know I say it about a few, but this man, look at me. There's me on the end. Look, see his photo. Well, I tell you what, Mozzie's in the middle. Tiny's on the left. And I'm on the right, but there. That's right, Lawrence. You got it, but there. But I can I'll just take a photo of it and send it to you as well. Mozzie, but there is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and we've had some fantastic news now. He's up in Coventry, and he's coming home to stay again, and he's coming back home to Wales this in the next couple of months, and hopefully it'll be time for us when we're all going back out again.
Good God, yeah. Hopefully, about 5 years time. God.
Yeah, he's quite right. They don't get. Have they got any internet up in Blaengwynfi now, guy? That's still off.
It's off up there.
Still off, is it?
Yeah, it's freezing as well. God.
Oh, he's over him next Friday. There we are. Yeah. Yes, please. If you can message him and just let him know it's on. That's all.
Yeah. God.
I'm told I didn't even tell my family it's on today, so they be Moz. We do ghost stories about 10 o'clock now, so I hope you're not scared too easy.
Yeah. So then after 10, then after John's finished, we'll have a bit of chat.
Yes, man, but it's not going to be too long.
No.
These ghost stories tonight, but the chat, I don't know. We can see you can make it an adult chat without a lot of swearing, can't you? You can make it like
bit smutty.
interesting. Yeah, you know, you can make it that without going over the top. Then, should we say?
Exactly. Anyway, should we have a look now? A lot of people got some terrible children, John. Right?
Are they?
They wouldn't shut up, and they'd always jump in around the room. You know the type, don't you? I'm sure.
I know the type.
Sure, your children were great, right?
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Naptime, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Naptime. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay! Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Naptime, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99.
What do you think, John? Would you buy some Naptime?
That's well. I do have a pot of it in my car, you know, just in case. I got a balaclava there under the seat as well, but because you never know, Sika.
Well, I think it's I definitely have. I think George could do with a couple of squirts of that Naptime.
Yeah, no, that would be great. See, George, if you yes, we could do a few squirts. Could take that out to you, see, and if somebody's playing up,
Exactly.
yeah. Carrie Ann put an order in just now, girl. She needs some.
All right, I'll have to get some. I haven't got any yet. But I've seen that it's just a spoof advert. It doesn't exist, I don't think.
Yeah.
Have
you? Did you see that bloke? Again, he was on Facebook, right? On one of these videos that he's saying there is no way chloroform works, and I don't know how to get it right. But this guy, he had some, right? And he's going, there's no way this works. And then he took his cloth, he puts them in, he's in no way, and the next he just collapsed and he's gone.
Good God.
But Moz, we'll have to give him a ragful. See, call in. Or you want to meet this boy, call in. Gary, I tell you what, right? Yes, I wouldn't know how to describe him, Drew. He's probably your worst nightmare. I don't know. He's the thing, you know, when people say, right, that you fell off the ugly tree and you hit every branch on the way down.
He's one of them.
But it must have been a real big tree, like.
Good God.
Oh, it must have been massive. And the thing is, he's not very nice either, like, you know, because sometimes you get ugly people and they're very nice people. But this boy is not either. You know, he's rotten to the core, man.
Good gosh.
Whoa, he is too. But here we are.
Never mind.
But yeah, that's a good. That would sell it. Would you guy?
I think it would sell, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I did see one. Another one was Poo Away. It's for men who fart a lot. You squirt it on the backside. But
right.
It's not strong enough, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, what's happening with this COVID?
Do you know what? Right, since we the Common Sense Party folded, it's gone crackers. Because we was on it now. We was on when we was on online and doing things like this, right? It was all right, it was not too bad. We didn't have to go up. That's a good idea, though. Yeah, come over Christmas time, get all the family over, get everyone over. You allowed 38 people around the table. Come, bring them in. You enjoy yourself. I mean, there's a pandemic on, but you'll enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Next thing you know, and we're in here now till October the 85th, I think.
It looks like that, doesn't it? But
oh my God, it's another holiday cancelled.
COVID's out there now, right? But where's the flu gone? You don't hear anybody dying of the flu anymore.
Yeah, but it's obvious where the flu's gone. When people say that, it's obvious where it's gone, right? You catch flu through aerosol, right?
Yeah.
People are wearing masks, right? They're not going out to the pubs and clubs. They're not going to schools. They're not on bus stops. So that's where the flu are gone.
Yeah, nobody's catching it.
Nobody. You're not passing it to person because everybody in the shops have got masks on. So there's the flu. So do you know what? It would save the country an absolute fortune in flu jabs if the over 50s was to wear masks all they have to do, not all the time, just wear masks in Tesco's, in the supermarkets.
Yeah.
The over 50s wear masks and there we are. I would save the government a fortune just by doing that, and you wouldn't have any flu at all in the country. That's where the flu's gone. People think it's a conspiracy. See, there's no flu now. No, there's no flu because you put in masks on, and you see. Well, they've got to work to an extent, see, Johnny. I think they've got to work to an extent, because if I was to spit at you without the mask on, right, it would hit you. If you was to wear a mask and I was to spit at you, it would hit you in the face, but wouldn't hit you in the mouth. But if I had a mask on and you had a mask on and I was to spit, it would stay in my mask.
Mm-hmm. I think they work a little bit, don't they? You know, for like
Listen, I'm not saying they stop every little thing. I'm just saying that they with a lot of other measures they help. That's what I'm saying.
It's better than,
I'm not saying they're 100% working.
Yeah, better than not having them, innit?
That's my personal view, and maybe yours. But there are people like Johnny that maybe say, "Well, no, I don't. I agree. I think it's a lot of codswallop," and he might be right. I don't think anybody really knows, Gar.
No, we don't, do we? It's the trouble.
But it does seem a little bit logic to me that it should be a part of the procedure to wear a mask. You know, I tell you what I have found, man. You know, when it's freezing weather, you put your mask on. Do you warmer?
Boiling.
Yes, certainly.
You can't get your breath.
Yes. Have you noticed? You'll see there's a lot of dogs being picked up here, there, and everywhere, innit?
Oh yeah, dog napping.
Yeah. There was a video taken outside your house. Do you realise that?
Never.
Yes. There's some woman who was walking a dog. Was like accosted there to say, where's Margam Road and all this escape. And next thing, it was a nice dog you got. She was petrified. But right by your house, it was starting at the bottom of the street by your house.
Good God. I see somebody like that. That's right smack across the gob.
Well, that's the thing is, though, isn't it? Yeah, you do, but it's still worrying, man. But it's worrying, that is. I think it's.
And that disease is around as well. The one you can pick up with the dog's paws. It's Alabama rot or something it's called. Have you heard of it?
Oh, no.
Yes, up the valleys. It's been one dog died of it the other day. And I'm not sure where it was, but this, honest to God, is if you walk your dog along like canal sides, you can pick it up. Alabama rot or something. It's called something like that. But it's serious. Once the dog gets it, that's it. They've had it. Dead. And
there's a lot of more. I tell you, I'm living not far off the main road. Yeah, quite near the main road, actually. And there's very, very popular with walkers going past my house down here. And you see the amount of dog mess now. It's ridiculous. Honest to God. I tell you what, they're missing a trick, see, Gary, these people, right? Because you know what I do? You know how cold weather this is, right? Go around now with my dog, and my dog's only a little dog, only little Jack Russell, so we don't do a lot. By walking down like that, right? And he has does his job. And I get a little bag and I put it in, and I put that little bag in my pocket. And then I put my hand in there and I want to squish it about. Oh, it's awful warm. It keeps your hands warm, see?
As long as you don't come out of the bag, John.
You've got to you tie a knot in it first, see, guy?
I'd have 2 bags.
You are? You tie a knot in it, have a little squish, and it keeps your hands warm.
And how long does it stay warm for them?
Oh, not long. It's not long, really. You got to try and get him to have another pup, you have. Either that, right? Or we make sure nobody's coming and have one yourself.
Oh, the best thing is, when you're taking your dog for a walk, put your hands on their stomachs, they'll be warm. But they like that, you know, they look up.
Thank God, Jack Russell, man. Good God almighty. I know, but I can't bend over as much as you can.
Oh, yeah, I know. Funny dogs, aren't they?
Yeah, you're quite right. But you know something, see, Johnny, again, what I've noticed with my... because I'm very observant when I go out to my walks. There's loads of dog poo round by me, right? And I have never, ever seen a dog pooing and people not picking them up. So really, they're cowards, aren't they? They will only leave it there if there's nobody about.
Exactly.
So they don't want to have a mouthful, see?
I was in the park the other day, Tolgate Park, came across a hypodermic needle.
Yeah, I shared that onto... You put it on Put Talbot Life. I put that onto Put Talbot Debate and Argue. That was terrible. And you wouldn't have thought it would be in Margam, would you, you know?
Oh, but obviously it's everywhere, isn't it? But fair play to the council. Within about an hour, they were down and they cleaned every single part up.
Oh, they good? That's good.
Just in case there was more needles around. And they took the rubber as well, which was good. See, they do it once a year.
Yeah, do you know if it if they did find any more? Was that just a one-off thing?
I don't know. I left them to it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody nobbling. So,
yeah, bloody, forgive the pun, but bloody shithouses, and they won't do it if they get a chance of getting caught. See,
that's it.
Yeah. Oh, the people, people with the dog's messy. They very underhanded about it as well, because they don't, let you see it themselves. They tend to do it.
Down the beach, they bad. Don't that small beach down Aberafan?
Oh, Little Wardrun, aye.
That beach down there, the dog mess on there. Oh God, it's everywhere. And it's big lumps and squirty bits,
Ollie, biting his paws again, he is.
Is he? Oh, my dog used to do it, but don't do it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mind it. I have put what's it called? Iodine on her paws.
All right, aye.
And she won't bite them no more now. But she got yellow paws.
Yeah, but hey, it's only a day, really, isn't it? But that's a good idea. I've got some of that as well.
Stinks, They won't bite there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got an Xbox One now. Good God!
Yeah, what are they up to now? What kind of Xbox are they up to now? 2,
I don't know. Was it PS5 or something now? I don't know.
It's PlayStation, isn't it? Xbox is different, isn't it? I don't know. I still got I think the last one I had was an Atari.
Yeah, they fetch good money now, Atari.
Well, by God,
collector's items.
Can you imagine all the toys, if we kept them when they would be, they'd be a fortune, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Action Man now, 85 quid each.
Yeah.
You got an Action Man?
No, come and think of it, right? I've talked to boys and myself, I can never ever remember chucking my old chopper bike out. Never remember doing it. Gone they are though, and everybody else is.
Good God, yeah. With
Oh,
Faulkner.
Well, our parents must have thrown them out. See, after we got, after we left, or we was about 18 or 19 or whatever, and we weren't using them, perhaps they chucked them out. I don't know.
I don't know what happened with them.
But they'd be worth a fortune, now, wouldn't they?
Oh, they are worth a fortune.
Imagine going in the shed now and see a new chopper.
Well, I was told by your wife you look at the chopper down the shed all the time.
Well, no. What she tried to tell you is, I'm looking for my chopper. I haven't found it yet.
Oh. Yeah, the Grifter.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I think they both worth quite a bit of money now. If you had one
Yeah,
in
they got to be.
original condition.
I bet Johnny was. Yeah,
Yeah,
Di Stretch loves his chopper.
he plays with it now, does he?
Yeah. But I bet Johnny was good on that Grifter because he's a very good skateboarder, right? So that in turn, I think, would make him very good on a Grifter. Am I right, Johnny?
I can't remember what they look like, Grifters.
They do little tricks, man. They tell you what they look. I think they'd be like the BMX now. They look a bit similar to that, but chunkier. That's how I think I describe it.
Did they have two little bars on the back wheel so you could stand on it as well?
Don't know.
That's a
I
different
never
bike.
had one of them.
I had a rally something or other. No, racer,
Oh, right, the racer, right.
Didn't race much.
My brothers had racers, and that I think I had a second-hand chopper. I got a chopper. I wasn't even mine.
Good God.
No, a second-hand chopper, yellow it was.
Was it repainted, was it?
No, it was so we came. There was red, and I don't know if any colours, but it was red. There was one red. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It was red with white right in, and this my one right was white with blue right in.
Good God.
So I don't know. Yeah. I'm and unless it was redone, but it looked like it was a bloody professional job if it was like.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look, see if we can find photos for next week.
See now?
I thought they were all red. See, all of them red. I don't know.
We'll have to have a look now. It can't be my well. It was like it would have been 40 odd years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm positive it was yellow and blue. See, no yellow bike with blue right then. I'm positive it was. Have a look on the internet for me, there when you're on. Yeah, have a look on the internet, Johnny. There, see if you can find it.
Yeah.
So, what have you been? Have you been up to much, Engar, since we've been off? I haven't. I've done a lot. The weather has been either absolutely hammering down or absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
So we haven't been out there. You haven't been out the back or anything like that. And
No, I haven't been out the back. My shed is leak-proof now, thank God.
yeah,
It was a nightmare. That was different products on there now to make sure it stop leaking.
think about it now. In 6 weeks' time, right, we'll all be out there.
6 weeks. Still
We'll
snowing.
all be out the back again.
Phew.
All nice and weather in the hot tub. Oh, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Hey, George Bond has no girlfriend now.
Oh, what happened, George?
So
What happened, George, boy?
He's single again. But Shalom was looking for him, see? Last time we seen Shalom.
He turned it down, didn't he?
Yeah. Have you been walking your dog?
I did take him out, David. I did. I can't go far, can I? But we just went down by the green by there where I seen you in a car. It's nice by there, see, nice little green. You can have a little run. Oh, see.
My beard is gone, and I've lost some weight, Carl. I've been on a diet. So I've lost half a stone. So it's going, no carbs, not having any carbs at all. Just meat and fat. It's weird, you'd think by eating meat and fat that you'd put on weight. But it's the reverse. It's the carbs that put the weight on. So, weird.
Was mostly as potatoes and bread, is it?
Potatoes, bread, pasta,
Or pasta, aye.
white rice, anything with white flour. Kill them.
Like pastry and things like that, like.
Oh, cakes, oval pies, oh, all the favourites.
Oh my God! I'd have had to have snuck in an Evans pie now and again.
Oh, no, I have been
Or
looking at.
you just have to have the fill-in, see, in a lettuce leaf or something.
Well, yeah, like a funnel, like I have a funnel, can I?
Yeah, well,
You just pour it in.
get one of them lettuce leaves. I got pour the pie in. You are
Yeah.
lovely.
Like a 45-gallon drum of it I could have.
Yeah.
Just pour it in. Imagine the acid after, though. Oh, God, Lord.
But the thing is, though, right, to get loads of the Ron Evans pie fill in, you'd have to buy about 10 pies because they're all pastries nowadays.
Open it up, there's nothing in there.
Aye.
Flip, but what's happened to it?
Oh, but you still love them more. They are
Oh,
lovely.
I love Evans pies, but I can't eat the pastry no more. So it's not what happened it, is it?
No, not what you. Thing is, right? If you can't eat it all, can't have everything. If it's pointless having a little tiny bit of it and saying, "Up, you can't have any more now." Oh, a burger pasty. They have you tried one of them, guy from up there?
I can't eat them, see, no.
Not now. Have you tasted one of them before?
No.
Burger pasty. Oh my God.
Yeah, Gary and John are back down there. Every Friday night now, from 9 o'clock in the morning. In the morning. 9 o'clock in the evening.
Dude, I thought he was having a little joke, guy.
I know, well, I did try a bit, but no.
Yeah.
Every evening now, Friday night. And we're going to introduce some cooking as well, John.
Are we?
Because you can cook curry, can you?
I can cook, and I can cook it quite well, actually.
Yeah, so we need to
And
see.
I don't use any curry powder.
We need a little video of how you do it.
Right, you are. I'll do it.
I'll do some cooking on the diet I'm on. Because
Right.
I can make a cake in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And the
Now this
comes-
curry, right? Once you've got it down to a tier, I tell you the procedure of the onions, right? The procedure of the onions does take a while. It takes about 20 minutes in all, but it's exactly the same, right, as an Indian, because you know the sauce of the Indians.
Yeah.
They basically blitzed onions. That's what they are. They are, honest to God, there's all this in them. There's a bit of oil in there, right? And there's spices and onions. That's all it is.
Mm.
But the way I tell you what, I'll do the video, and it's so easy for everybody to follow, and you try it, and I tell you what, it's absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
So
stunning.
I'll do it with chicken. You know, you can do it with beef, lamb, vegetables, anything.
Yeah.
Like it works well with vegetables, actually.
But I wouldn't mind doing a chicken one.
Yeah, oh, it's lovely. Honestly, they're so tasty. And you do them, you make it on the hob, and then you finish it off in the oven. See, oh, it's lovely. Honestly, I'll do that now, and we'll have that ready for next Friday.
There we are. Brilliant. You can put it on, yeah. Any length of video now, John, from you, I can put it on you. Any length. You know, if it's 2 hours long, you can go on, yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
might send some people to sleep. But, you know, we're not limited anymore now. So,
Oh, there we are.
so let's see here. Dan and George, yeah, they're both in. Yes, it'll be interesting to see people making curries. Chicken tikka, is it?
It's that. No, it's the taka. Haven't you heard of the taka, Gar? Haven't you?
No, taka the otter. That's all the taka I've heard of.
Well, no, the curry, chicken taka.
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like a tikka, but a little otter.
Is it? Little. I knew there's something up there.
Boom.
Your jokes. Oof.
Johnny, brilliant he is, fair play.
So what other curries can you do, John?
Well, right. It's not a cheat, but I've got like an authentic Indian cookbook. So really, I can do any of them really. But see, it's the basic ingredients for I can do a normal chicken, like a normal curry. And then I'd say chicken, but you can put prawns in, you can put beef in, lamb in, anything, right? So if I say chicken, you can do any one, right? So I could do it like a chicken madras, a chicken like normal curry that doesn't burn, if you know what I mean. A vindaloo, but I haven't tried a fowl or anything like that yet because I can't eat the fowl. See,
no, it's too hot.
It's too hot. So it's pointless we doing something that's too hot.
Yeah.
But I do a lovely madras, and it don't take a mouthful whatsoever.
Oh God.
Yeah, when I do a curry, my wife always has mango in hers, and she reckons it's absolutely beautiful. And I tell you what I've been doing lately is been putting coconut milk in with it for her as well. That takes the harshness out of it, the heat a little bit. And I've tried it and it's lovely, but I do like it like madras hot. I do see.
Mr. Barmsey, look.
Oh, John. Yeah, we've
Ghost Stories at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I got a good few here, look. So they'll be on at 10. I finished 2 books, John. They're very good. John lent me 2 books. I seen your daughter because I forgot what number you live. And she said, if I give him the next door, she'll bring him up to you. Is that all right, John?
Good God.
But yeah, the book at the the book that John lent me, right? It was the best one was about UFOs.
Yeah.
And if you look it up, the UFOs, Milford Haven, Little Haven, 1970s, it's sort of true, but this fella, he made it into a novel as well, like a novel, make believe, was it fiction, right? So he added a few stories to it, like the murders, Pembroke murders. He added them to the story and things, I guess, and it was a very, very, very well written book. I loved that one. But yeah, Shalom, look.
Good evening, Shalom. Egg box, that's what you got. Not an Xbox. There we are. Nice to see you, Shalom.
Brilliant, John. All right, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, where have you been then, Shalom? She been hiding, hasn't she?
No, she's been about.
Her excuse is she couldn't find us.
Oh, she's been on Facebook, is she?
Yeah.
You're not on that now, Gary.
We're on Facebook and the other one, YouTube.
Oh, right, oh.
Right.
Oh, here we go, guy.
Yes. I have a boomerang joke. It's gone. Hopefully it will come back. Oh.
Here we are, Tony. Oh, good golly.
Jokes. Not bad, Mr. Bond. For you, anyway.
Yeah. It's what's weird with this, right? And I'm just not used to things, I guess, right? When I look that way,
yeah,
my face on the phone is looking the other way. Do you see what I mean?
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of like mirrored then, if you know what I mean. It's a bit throwing me a bit when I move my head. So know the thing with that, don't move your head.
Don't move your head. Or look in the mirror.
Yeah, it could be. That's a good idea.
Oh, so how is everybody? Have anybody had COVID on you?
Oh, lucky we haven't, thank God. My daughter have.
Have she?
Christmas time. We had to have Christmas on Boxing Day because her quarantine thing, her last day of quarantine was Christmas Day. And all that happened to my Jess was that she lost her taste and smell. She wasn't ill at all. But what happened, see, one of her workmates was feeling unwell. They went to have a test, positive. So everyone in the office had to have one. And they came back with her, positive. So, but all that happened to her, look, she must have had a mild dose, is that she lost her smell of, her sense of smell and taste. And that's all that happened to her. She didn't feel unwell at all. Thank God,
Yep, Dan S. Lucky had it as well.
Was you very unwell with it, Dan?
It affects people differently, doesn't it?
Oh, you get that one. Apparently, it'll have your chest, Gary. It's bad. That's a real bad one. When it might go into pneumonia and things like that. Oh my golly,
it's really bad, isn't it? Then?
Yeah,
especially if they're old and fat. Hence, that's why I've lost the bloody weight.
The over 70s have all had their vaccine. Have you got your vaccine, guy?
No, I'm too old.
Right.
What do you call a man with a shovel on his head? Doug.
Dog, he said, didn't he?
Dog. What?
He said dog, didn't he?
Did he?
So when he tells a joke, he really, should take a bit of time spelling the answer right.
Yeah. Doug it is, not dog.
Yeah. Well, what do you call a bloke with a shovel in his head? Doug. What do you call a bloke without a shovel in his head then?
Don't know.
Douglas.
See, you've had all these jokes, John, before, haven't you?
Oh, I've heard them, yeah.
Johnny loves jokes.
I think it was about 12 when I heard that one, I think.
That lost his taste and smell.
Yeah, I thank God for that, Dan. You're just one of the lucky ones, really, I think,
Yeah.
Mate of mine had the vaccine, see, and it made him unwell for a good couple of hours,
Yeah.
But it was like overnight. We woke up in the morning, he was fine, but he wasn't very well to start with.
Yeah, it's just God knows what's in them, isn't it?
No, I know, but again, it's look, I doubt if it's that bloke, bloody, what's his name? The Microsoft man keeping tabs on us, mind. I think the bloody people are crackers thinking that, mind, don't they?
So, yeah. Up, Candy's back. Different phone.
Yeah. She's on a different phone, is she? Dude, it's posh, she is.
2 phones.
See?
Flipping heck.
Well.
See, that dogging does pay off. Tell you.
Yeah, quite right. Quite right.
Up, she's on the laptop.
Oh, right, man.
Oh, it's not so bad, is it? Good God. Should we have a look at another old advert?
Do me a favour, right, when you do it, because when you watching that, right, I'm going to nip to the Beth and Gallo, and I'll be back shortly.
All right, I'll put it on now. See if you can remember this this advert.
All right, go on.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. What's up? What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo, pick up the phone. Hello? What's that? What's up? Yo, where's Dookie? Yo, Dookie. Yo. What's up? What's up? Hold on. Hello? So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud.
It was really funny, wasn't it? When it first came on years ago, didn't it? I'm not sure what year it was, but there's some real annoying adverts, and that was one of them. Oh, she's having a close-up of her handsome faces. Good God. Don't go too close. All right. Daniel. J.R. Hartley. Yeah, that's a good advert, isn't it? Kylos is in, look. Nice to see you, Kyle. How's that car going? Wow. How's the jogging going, Kyle? Huh? I got a new diet for you. Look, I've lost weight. Half a stone gone. Right? It's really easy to lose it. Just don't eat. Well, that helps, right? But don't eat any carbohydrates, basically. Cut out all the carbohydrates and you lose weight. J.R. Hartley. Yeah, we'll get some more adverts on now for next week. I got to watch with the copyright, see? So only the ones without the copyright they can put on, yeah. So, Mr. Bond, we've had that stupid ad thing. Hey, look who's on, Project Man. Yeah, see now? That's Gary, Martin's son.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, used to be Scrap It Man.
That's right, aye. Project Man, now, see?
He's doing things up now where he's used to dismantle things. And
well, everything's dismantled now. He's making up again.
Well, what I was told, when his father was away, he used to go around and dismantle the Honda car that he had. So it was more work for him. See, for Martin, he come back. Oh, it's 10 times more work. But this Project Man used to do it all, take things off. Is that right? I don't know, Gary. I don't know what. Been watching your channel. He's got loads of new stickers as well. Project Man have. So if you email him, you can get a sticker. So we'll have to get some stickers, John.
Yeah.
For a new channel, yeah.
I've taken my...
Did I go to the mountain school? Good God, how old do you think I am?
That's made my day yet, Dave. Mountain school.
My brother did, Clive Owen. He went to the mountain school, but I'm not much older than John.
Mountain school. Oh, never mind.
Cheeky.
Aye.
I'm how old am I? 57.
You are?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Not a bad age, yet.
So how old are you then, John?
54.
54.
55 this year, innit?
Not so bad, is it?
Oh, it's all right. I'm not, not old enough to go to the mountain school, like.
No. What's the mountain school? Knocked down years ago, man.
Yeah, it was where the, not far up Pentilla, where the motorway, where you get on the motorway in town there, Shalom.
Yeah. Did I go to the mountain school?
See what I see.
Terrible, isn't it? Huh? My brother went there. but he's like 70 now.
There's a
Oh.
big difference between you, is there?
Yeah, well, Lynn must be about 70 as well then if she went. Isn't it? Are you 70 then, Lynn, or what? You don't look 70. And little photographs are deceiving, aren't they, you know?
It could be a daughter or anything, see?
Yeah. Looks pretty smart, though.
Can't go by the looks alone, see, guy.
You can't. I don't know. Terrible jokes.
That's right, aye.
Yeah, the pillar's
Yeah.
still.
You're still there.
As you come
Gary,
down,
Gary waits for him every Monday morning, Johnny, waiting to go in.
yeah, they are still there. You're right. You just see them, kind of when you walk, you can see the walk up.
I tell you what, I sold the van, guy.
Never.
But
Well, I didn't know
I am-
blind. I didn't know blind men were allowed to drive.
now I tell you this, right? I sold it. I'm on this site, this for the Nissan Lagos, right? To say anything goes wrong with it, people put up and things like this. And I wasn't looking to sell it. And then somebody put up, anyone going for sale? I thought, oh, I'll try it out, didn't I? And so I put photos up and everything. And he said, oh, all right, I'll have that. I'll come down. I said, you can't come down now, can you? I said, because of COVID.
Yeah.
You got to wait till it's all sorted. So yeah, apparently, as soon as COVID is, lifted to a bit and you can travel around a bit, he's coming down. But I got to get a new car now, see? So I got to get a car for about £1,500 for myself. And it's got to be automatic. And it's got to be, when I get in the car, the driver's seat got to be about, like, bum height. That's all I want. I'm not a connoisseur, but that's what I've got to have, to be comfortable, you know.
Good God. Good
Yay,
evening,
Sonny, look.
Sonny. Nice to see you. Only 53 minutes late, not bad for
I
her.
tell you something now. I'm just about to say, it's lucky it's the first week, because you know what will happen.
Yes. You'll have to get that ding-dong thing back.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's have a look. I got some. These updates from Windows that do my head in. Oh.
Oh, you go all right. Lucky, that's it. See, when you want to, I just couldn't do this thing on my own. I had a little look at doing it. And to be fair, I didn't want everybody on my Facebook thing to see that me going live as well.
Yeah. So it's easy on a phone, right? But it's a little bit harder with the laptop.
Yeah. But when it's live, like this Facebook live, it's all the people on New Friends that could see it. I'd rather see it doing this, and then people can just pick it up from everywhere. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think only New Friends can see it on Facebook, can they?
No, you can not set it a public, so everybody can see it.
It's Kyle. Evening, Kyle.
He's doing a diet. It's going really well, apparently.
Oh, I'm your man for that.
How much longer are we on? Till about 11. John may go about 10 because he goes to bed.
In 3 minutes, we'll be doing our ghost stories, Lawrence.
And then after that, then we'd be on till about 11ish.
Sonny, I'll message you after about that toilet because I can take you through a few stages of things to get rid of it, right?
Smash it up.
How are you, Betty boy?
When the dance starting back up, John?
Oh, mate, it's probably genuinely about, I guess, right, it's probably about 4 months after the pubs open. Full, probably, because it's still going to be 2 meters apart, I would have thought, when the pubs open, right?
Yeah.
So that means the landlords are not going to keep, like, to 3 meter space with nobody sitting down drinking in it.
Mm.
They're not, do they? And that's just for the dartboard area. Then you're going to have, you've got to have then, if there's 6 per team, and you've got to have 2 meters apart from each one, that's a big area you've got to leave just for the dart players. And so I'm not talking about safety of COVID a minute. I'm talking about the actual landlords. I don't think it would be worth their while. They'd rather get asses on seats. Oh, sorry, they want to get bottoms on seats, right? Rather than people playing darts. That's my opinion. I haven't spoke to them, but that's what I think. Is that it's certainly no? I want darts to go right, but if I was in a pub, same as pool. If I was running a pub, them pool tables, I'm sorry, would be pushed away somewhere for me to get boys drinking there. And I know pool boys and darts boys do drink, but so do you regulars, So whereas before there was enough room for everyone, I'm sorry, there's not enough room for everybody now,
Exactly, yeah.
But so I don't know, guys. It's up in the air. I'm really missing it. I'm really missing it now. Huh?
They were on about April that they were going to reopen the pubs, but I can't see it. I think it's going to be later.
No, I can't see it, but it's going to be months again after that for the darts. See, it's I'm really devastated about the. Like in the summer when I was out the back, we were doing the shows, this and that. Right, it was nice to have a bit of a break, but more than the actual game of darts, right? I'm missing my friends. I am more than anything. Like it's like Mozzie. Now we go up Tyback. We take over. See, in the lounge on a Thursday and Friday night, we take over the lounge in Tyback Rugby Club and the bar. And halfway up to the bar, so we take out. We take over 3/4 of the rugby club just through the darts.
Good God.
Yeah, honest to God, and we were all friendly. It's it's no hard feelings, about like you get sometimes when there's about 3 or 4 teams in the club. We do think we've raised thousands for charity in the last couple of years. And it's just all been taken away. People don't realize this. They don't. Well, I suppose they do. They have been talking about it lately, but the mental anxiety that this COVID is causing as well is terrible.
And, lots of people suffering really bad with it, aren't they?
Yeah, I think I'm better than a few, a good few, but I am missing my friends. I'm missing just missing people that you see people all the time, the same people all the time. Of course, luckily me and my missus don't argue, but there's the tensions in people's houses now are running rife, aren't they?
Oh God, yeah. Divorces now be terrible, aren't they?
Well, let's hope not, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
But I'm still happily single.
Yeah. You've still got the ring, have you?
Yeah, I'm not even looking for number 5 no more.
I knew.
No, but get it. I'm happy single. What do I want all that stress for? Huh?
It's not stress. You find the right one, see, and it's not stress. It's beautiful.
Well, I found 4 wrong ones so far. My luck. I find the 5th wrong one.
They know. The old saying, don't you?
What?
5 alive.
Is it?
Yeah. Certainly. You see Kyle putting up, Ben. Fee still haven't got a ring, he said.
She still haven't got the ring?
Yeah.
God.
How is she? Oh, hello, Matthew. Boy, nice to see you too, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a show and a half, yeah. Fair play. That was a show and a half.
Yes, darts.
Yeah, we played darts down here, down this area. Welsh darts at the minute. It's in a good place.
Very good.
You've got
very good
champions everywhere. It's 4 minutes past 10, Gary.
All right, well, we better go on with it then.
I think so. Right, let me
Let's
get yourself ready, you know.
Let's get rid of this caper.
Right, everybody. Right. Now that Christmas is over and all the lights, the light shows that what was Christmas was meant for with the pagan thing is to lift everyone's spirits during the winter, right? This is when the long winter nights, they say, the long winter nights must fly by. This is when people, years ago, when they didn't have televisions and radios, they used to get round and they used to tell stories. And this is where legends and that came from. They used to sit round the fire or by the fire and tell stories to everybody. And this is how they used to pass the time. But so this is sort of getting back to that when we're all up against bad times now again with this COVID. So don't take this to heart. Obviously, it's I'm going to do a few ghost stories now. These people that I've had these off swear that they're true, but don't lose sleep over them. But so without further ado, I'll read them, and I'm going to read them as is because these people swear that this happened to them. There's one or two that if it happened to me, I'm afraid I wouldn't be hanging around to see. So I had this off somebody who sent it to me, and they've asked me to share the story, but they asked me to wait. So I'll read everything it was. So I guess I'll share my story now. I was waiting until daytime, but I kept pushing it off because every time I think about my first encounter, I get so scared. I was 13 and it was summer, right before I started the 8th grade. I was at my cousin's house for a birthday or barbecue. Anyway, my two cousins were closest to my age, Minnie, who was 12, and Faisha, who was 11 at the time, went for a walk down the road. Their road goes on for about a mile, and it's right next to a historic memorial. I can't remember the name. Something about a person who died in a plane crash there. I just can't remember. A little after the memorial, if you walk further down the paved road, it stops right at a do not trespass sign, and it turns into a dirt road. My older family members would always joke around. That's where the Jersey Devil used to live. I actually do have some family members who claim to have seen it before too, in that same area. But what happened to me is a little different. So, we were sitting directly in front of the memorial. Across from it was a blueberry farm. We sat on the road in a circle and held hands and just did what kids do when they don't really believe what anyone says about ghosts. Minnie says, "If there are any spirits with us now, show yourself." And after about 5 minutes of literally nothing, we got up and laughed at how dumb we sounded. I started back to the house because the sun was starting to set and the mosquitoes were eating me alive. I didn't think anything of it. I was probably about 15 to 20 feet ahead of my cousins. I didn't know this at the time, but apparently my cousin Minnie said, "If there's anything out there, haunt Chrissy tonight." So fast forward to about 12 a.m., midnight. I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and I prop my phone on top of a dresser before laying down on a makeshift bed on the floor. You know, with kids birthday parties, the adults really party and the kids are stuck in one room and it's too late to drive home. Anyway, I fell asleep. Out of nowhere, it felt like something slapped me, and I woke up thinking, what the heck was that? What was that? So I kind of nudged Frida to the right of me, and then I lay back down. I noticed across the hall, into my older cousin Sarah's room, there was a fluorescent glow. It was illuminating the whole room. I honestly thought she just left the TV on in the auxiliary channel. So I turned my left to face Minnie. I tried to go back to sleep. Felt like maybe 5 minutes passed, and I had the sudden urge to open my eyes. This time, in the doorway of the other room, stood the silhouette of a girl with a dress on and long hair that hit just at the bones of her wrist. Again, not thinking anything of it, I thought, maybe Sarah's getting something to drink. No. I rolled over on my back and closed my eyes again. It had felt like another 5 minutes passed. I opened my eyes once more, and this time, this thing, whatever it was right at the edge of Minnie's feet, looking down at me. I still couldn't see anything besides the glow of the other room and this black shadow person. Thing. So I rolled over next to Frida again, pretending to be asleep, hope and pray that whatever this thing was would just go away. Maybe a minute or two later, I felt a cold, icy breath on my neck. A slow and long sigh in my ear, and that was enough. I screamed and shouted for somebody to turn on them damn lights. Wake the hell up. I was screaming on top of my lungs. And as soon as someone turned on the lights, I just started crying, uncontrollably. There was nothing there. That was 10 years ago. I'm 23 now, and I still sleep with a nightlight on. Because honestly, that really happened. Right. So that was a story there, and it did seem quite scary there. These now, I've got quite a few short stories, and ghost stories can be all kinds. They can be long ones. They don't have to be scary. Some of them. I read one the other day about the old woman in the church. She just sat in the same pew, and nobody knew who she was when the girl who was seeing her, and the priest, who was this little girl's father, said there was nobody ever sitting there. So things like that. That one, and so these are some short ones, but I wouldn't like to be involved in any of these. I've always known our house as spirit activity. It's a 1950s 2-bedroom council semi. The last couple of days really do take the biscuit. There was a small dog seen wandering in and out of our living room. It just disappeared if our dog wasn't there. If our dog was there, it would walk round and just walk back out the room. Footsteps last night was coming upstairs and stopping outside our bedroom door. I thought it was my husband, but he was in the living room with the door shut. And my stepson was at his mother's. So I went to the bathroom. The loo was full of toilet paper and it wouldn't flush. Hot water tap was running into the basin. Freaked out slightly then. But then the light show started. Orbs and arcs of light up and down the staircase. I went to grab my phone to record it. Battery was dead, and I know it was 95% before all this started. To top it all, my husband came up to bed just after 1 o'clock in the morning, and he commented how often our cat had been scratching the living room door. Well, our cat had been curled up with me all night. I'm not too worried, and I'm sure there's me no harm. But I wish they would flush the loo and turn the tap off. That's a very short one, a little bit of humour there to end up. And I find quite a lot of that. People will write to me and they'll try to make light of it, But even that one, is quite scary. she've actually said to me, this person have said to me, that there's a lot more if we'd be interested in listening to it. I've told her already, yes, definitely send it. So I think this is just a little snippet to see what reaction will be when I read it out to you, you know. Now this one happened in a hospital, right? You know, like I tried to explain to you earlier, they are hard to believe, right? So I got to take them on their word that this, this happened. But if this happened to me, I'm afraid I'd be running like a Thompson's gazelle the other way. It starts off. It says the scene was a bloodbath. I was working my regular 7 to 7 night shift on a bone marrow transplant unit with one other nurse. We had 5 patients, and it was about 3:30 a.m. My co-worker had just come out of room 4, and I startled her as she came around the corner. She had been emptying her urinal when the bathroom door had closed on her, which of course freaked her out, and she spilled urine on herself. But sorry, I digress. She proceeded to tell me there was a young gentleman who had been in that room who had died a rather gruesome death. Evidently, this man was slated to go home. But one night, around 4, I think slated to go home, the medical term for, he was written up to go home by the doctor. One night around 4 o'clock, the nurses heard a thump, the sound of somebody falling. They rushed into the room, and this man was in the bathroom, central line out, and blood was everywhere. They tried everything they could. They corded him, but he died right there in the bathroom. Nobody was quite sure why he pulled out his line or what happened, but evidently the scene was a bloodbath. And when it's a central line, basically is a needle in the artery, and once that's free, you empty yourself of blood, basically. It's horrible. It really was horrible. And now comes the scary part. A few weeks later, a sweet little old lady is in that room and asks the nurse if somebody has died in there. The nurse explained this is hospital and it's likely that somebody would have died. Well, the lady says, I think a young man died in here. The nurse asks why. The lady responds, because he's talking to me right now. Oh, okay, I'm not making this up. Now, this lady had the central line in. The nurse goes in there later and there is blood everywhere. One of her lines is cut. Not pulled, but cut. There are no scissors in the room. And the lady says, he did it. That sweet lady, fully recovered. But when she was leaving, she just said to the nurse, please be careful of that room. And them nurses got to live with that to this day. And I got one more to do this evening, and I'll keep some for next week. And this one is the start. I'm sure this is the start of a story. We had one before called The Thing, and she started off basically like this one, but it's this one is it looks like the start of a series of stories. A few years ago, me and my ex lived in this old house in the UK, which had been turned into flats. I didn't go to see the place, so I just moved everything in. Everything looked fine, till I went to the bathroom, where there was a cupboard. Something about it was just off, like bad vibes. So I put hairband around the handles, as it wouldn't close. The next day, I went to the bathroom for a shower. Now, there was a glass shower it was a glass shower. There was no hiding in there. The cupboard faced the shower. The way the shower was, your back would face the cupboard. As soon as I got in, I could feel somebody watching me. From that day, whoever went in the bathroom would rush out, because they had the same feeling. Even my ex, who doesn't believe in ghosts. A week goes by, and I have just come in from my course. I have stairs I have to go up to get up to my living space. And as I'm walking up the smell, I smell old beer. I was home alone as my ex was at work. Pushing the smell to one side, I put my stuff down and went for a shower. In the shower, I faced my door, as I wouldn't have my back facing the cupboard. But something was off. I didn't like... It was if like somebody was watching me again. A few minutes go by and I hear heavy footsteps coming into my bathroom door. Be in mind, there's nobody here but me. And this was in the daytime. My ex would be back about 7 p.m. Then they stopped, like right outside my door. I looked down, as you could see a bit under the door. And I had the hall light on. I just saw a shadow. Like feet, shadowy feet underneath my door, like somebody was standing on the other side, just facing in the door. I wouldn't get out. Something about this black shadow just told me not to. From that day, if it wasn't standing outside my door, it was watching me from the cupboard. It was if this shadow person watched me all over the house, laying in bed. There would be a crack into the attic door. Told my ex about it. By the time he went to look at it, there was nothing. He was telling me there's nothing there all the time. When I looked up, I could see there was a proper gap there. There was lots of other things happening, but that is for another time. So that's the ghost stories for tonight.
Very good, John. Very scary.
Yes. Now, what do you think of that as a start back again, guy? It is because I've been looking forward to it. I got a few more, stories there, so we can build up on. And if anybody got any ghost stories that they want to share with me, you can get hold of Gary or me through Facebook and let us know, and we'll read them out here. If you want to stay anonymous, you can, or if you want recognition, we can give you that too. But we want true ghost stories, and we can only say they're true when people tell us they're true. If somebody says to me, "There's no way that's true," well, it's what they told me. So, so there we are. So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, the last one I quite like because I think that probably might go on a bit, is it?
By the looks of it, because when I obviously I read it earlier, and I thought, right, I will read that out because it does seem to be as if there's got to be more to it, because that's one really scary, and all it was a minute was a few a bit of a feeling and a few shadows. So I do think that one will go on,
Yeah.
But the one I probably everyone's forgotten about the one that happened in the Lower West End in Taibach. So I'm going to try. I think I might read that one again next week, because I think that's the best one we've had so far, and it still goes up. I still get a shiver in my spine when I read that one, So I think we might have that one again next week. That's I really enjoy doing that one,
What I'll do as well, I'll do Turkey Court again, but this time I'll show pictures of the actual house. I've got I can show you on.
Because that was, again, to imagine to go through that was awful,
Scary.
But, yeah, and people, you don't. People don't. I don't know if they say they won't believe it, but when it happens to them, they certainly will. You know, they certainly will believe it. I've had not so much ghostly things happen to me, but I've had some things happen to me that you just couldn't explain.
Yeah.
I told you about the kind of. She was just a normal old lady, really, but she said she was a fortune teller. Could see, and she told me some things about myself. It was about this house. Remember, I told you about that, and we can go through it. Because we start in sort of afresh. We can tell you more, or we can tell you that again, that one to me, because it happened to me. I know how amazing that is. How unbelievable it sounds, but I can tell you it happened for definite. I could tell you it was 100% true. Yeah,
it's the same with me with Cherkley Court. If I say the story 100 times, it's the same story because it's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
When you see the house, it's a beautiful house, and inside is beautiful as well. You wouldn't think anything would nothing ghostly would happen in there, But there's so much history in there. So many people have died in the house over the years, There's bound to be something lingering.
But see, sometimes the spirits, they will attach themselves not only to the house, but they attach themselves to a person or to an area as well, see, guy?
Yeah, that's right.
Because we both know of a story of there was a hospital totally leveled, built back up to houses, and the houses were haunted after it. So it wasn't the actual building; it was the area. Yeah. And then I think I had a story here of a person being. I think the thing was a person, wasn't it? Remember?
Yeah. There was one from Neath Hospital, wasn't it?
That's the one. That's the one with the Neath Hospital. Because that was levelled, and the terrifying things happened in there.
Yeah.
If you remember, but that was where an area was haunted, not the building, because it was a totally new building.
Yeah. Wild, isn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible, that these things really do happen, and if it doesn't happen to you, you don't think they're real,
That's right. Yeah. Has anybody else had any scary happenings? Anybody else had anything scary on you?
It'd be interesting to find out if any of the people listening in have had anything go into them.
Yeah, she got footsteps, no active.
You are. And there's a difference between footsteps and if there's a bat up there or a squirrel up there in it, there's different, Yeah,
definitely. Or if it's a rat.
Yeah, there's people got stories that are supernatural, if you want, but not ghostly. There's somebody told me a story recently about a coincidence that if it hadn't have happened, his wife could well have died, right? There was another one there that this man that I know saw a UFO, and it wasn't totally verified until 20 years later.
Yeah,
and things like that, and then people think, well, yeah, Christ, that happened.
Yeah, it's funny because things play tricks on your mind, don't they? Did it happen? Didn't it?
Yeah.
I was upstairs, where I used to shoot the first show I done. I was upstairs in a spare bed in a bedroom where my mother died, right? And during that presence, we got as if somebody's watching you.
Yeah.
And I said to whoever it was, I said, look, there's a pencil there, roll it off the end of the table, right? It's about that far from the end of the table. Nothing, right? So I carried on doing what I was doing, went to the toilet, come back, the pencil rolled off and it was on the floor.
Oh, see now?
But was that the wind when I opened the door? Or was it something else, I didn't see it roll off, but it was on the floor when I came back.
You would have heard it, Osiga, wouldn't you?
That's why I'm down here now, not bloody up there.
Yeah, fair enough. What's that
Maybe.
woman behind you? What's she doing?
Oh, she's the hairdresser. The mayor. So yeah, and you do see things in the corner of your eyes, you know?
All the time. And I tell you what, lately I've been seeing them on. You won't believe how much all the time. And there was just nothing there. And I have a look at the corner of my eye, boom, free to it.
Yeah. Leon Lewis, the old harbour house, the Sea Cadets.
And I don't know what he was, but I know Leon was like a big shout down the Sea Cadets, so he knows a lot of the building and that, you know. I don't know what he... I know, again, that Leon's a friend of mine, right? But I don't know what... I don't know what he was down there, but I think he was a big shout, you know.
Yeah.
So, but probably, if you can remember some stories, Leon, you can, you know, write them to me on Facebook. I will never, ever add anything ghostly onto them, but I can alter them for it to be read. Do you see what I mean? Without being disrespectful, I'm not. Yeah. I'm good at editing. Then, if you know what I mean. I know adding bits, taking the bits away, but I'll never ever take away or I won't add facts. You know. So
is that Harbour House? Is it still there? That Harbour House?
Leon will be able to answer you that. I don't know. I never was. I've never down that area. I've never been one to go down that area. You know.
Yeah.
I used to work in. I did, but one of my first jobs was working down in Phoenix Wharf, to tell the truth.
Oh, right. Yeah. I worked down there as well.
Who do you work for?
For an engineering company.
I didn't know.
Not Bartlett's, the other one across the road. I can't remember what they called now.
JES, man.
Who?
That's what I work for, down at JES.
Oh, no. I don't know them ones.
Claire Hopkins, who's that then?
Don't know. Still there, yeah. I thought he was. Because one of the Sea Cadets, I think one of the higher up guys, he works in the steelworks there. And when I was going to the Masons, I used to see him there. You're bound to know him, Leon. Good God.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just having a little drink a minute as well.
Oh,
it's non-alcoholic.
Very good.
I haven't had a drink now, right, since 2013.
That's very good, that is.
Well, I just got to the stage I wasn't enjoying it, that's all, I think. Well,
that's it, I get a thumping headache out of it, and
yeah.
You know, you feel you regret everything, don't you? Because
but I tell you, I regret a few things from it. I do, but well, no regrets anymore. Remember everything I get. Remember everything I get up to now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you wake up by the side of some real ugly women. Well, I did anyway. I must have drunk too much. Have you ever done that, John?
Never, girl.
You never woke up to a real ugly one.
No.
See, thing is, like, I used to drink Stella years ago, right?
Oh, why?
10 pints of Stella, right? I'd be anybody's. I'd go on with anything, right? Wake up in the middle of the night, look over, oh, bloody hell. Pants on, trousers on, get out quick. And they're not in the 5, mind, they ain't. They just the ones that pass time. They were just when I went out on a Saturday night drinking.
Do. Where do you used to go, eh?
Hello, Moto.
Excuse me. I can't talk a minute. I'm live on air. Where did I used to go? Anywhere uptown, really. Porthcawl.
But to be fair, when we were in our 20s, our town was okay, actually, right? You had they were, you had the Carlton, the Troubadour, you had Pharaohs, you had like, Starlight. There must have been 8 or 9 nightclubs, right, in there, and then all the pubs and clubs around dotted around Port Talbot.
Jersey Beach, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you know. You can go back and when I first started, the beer keller, things like this. But right towards the end of my drinking days, if you want, right, I think all it was the Carlton, and honest to God, I think that's all it was.
I'm not saying it's always been a woman's fault. It's just we weren't compatible, see, Shalom, right?
That's all it is.
That's all it is. It's just if they're not compatible, right, when they're still sleeping, fairy liquid on the ring finger, pull the ring off gently, right? That's all it is. Got to use it again, haven't we? Starlight, yeah.
I used to like a Starlight as well. We used to. I had a little stint in Panasonic, but there when we used to. That was on Baglam Road by the hospital. See, well, it wasn't the hospital. It wasn't the hospital, then, was it? So, but where the hospital would be now, but there, and we used to go to Starlight like that after work, and that it was. It was good. It was good. The amount of people in Port Talbot, you would have thought that there would be people there, a lot more going on, like, But yeah,
the Starlight used to be the co-op, didn't it? Was it the old co-op?
Well, yeah, it's where the Starlight where Morrison's is now.
Yeah.
It used to be the co-op in Leo's, wasn't it? So it was a few things in Starlight that got knocked down. There was another shop after that, and then they built Morrison's there.
Yeah.
I used to like that.
It was a long walk home, wasn't it? Starlight.
It was. Well, I wouldn't walk it. Get a taxi. Labour Club, right? On a Sunday night or Saturday night. Saturday nights was brilliant nights in that Labour Club, right? Whereas they have the groups now in the lounge. They used to have them upstairs in the hall, and you couldn't get a seat up bigger.
Good God.
Yeah, I've been a few times in that Labour Club. Brilliant place. You used to have bingo there, right, on this Saturday night and Sunday afternoon, and you couldn't get a seat, and there was hundreds of pounds for the bloody, for the houses and the lines and that. Oh, it was a lot of money, like,
Yeah. Look, Shalom's favourite place is the Workies. She loves it there, see?
So I'll let you into a little secret. I used to partake to the Workies, see?
Did you?
Few times.
I only went there once. The women were just too rough.
Ah, right. That's where I got mixed up a little bit. Right. Well, fair enough. It's Starlight. All in the right area, but yes, fair enough. That's where Lidl is. Yeah. Fair enough.
Anyway, Shalom. George Bond is looking for a woman.
Again?
So, yeah. We can put Shalom's down.
He's single. He came in earlier. He said he's single.
Yeah. We put a name down for it. She can be Mrs. George Bond. Shalom Bond. It's got a certain ring to it.
Shalom Bond.
Yeah.
Blinking neck, my eyes are gone bad. I can't see nothing there.
Right.
Right, yeah. So, I did enjoy this evening, actually. We put the word out a bit more now. Quite right too, Shalom. We don't want that kind here.
Yeah. And he's only on number 3, apparently. Look, George is there, look. He plays darts. Never mind darts, George. Shalom is single. Same as you. Single, right? Shalom is single. You can ask her out if you want to.
But,
COVID's gone.
don't start that nonsense now. Shalom is happy as she is. Right enough, Shalom.
She's like a little toy boy. What do we say before George come along? Oh, that he was saying he played darts, or do you play for a team, George? You play for a team in darts, or do you just play in the house? He plays with his girlfriends. Well, that's why they all run off. Is it George? And how are you up so late now, George? Normally 10 o'clock is bedtime for you, isn't it? He's
not quoting now, guy.
No, he's in bed with his Xbox, whatever he got.
Oh, is he?
I think so. His mother or whatever is not paying attention. I seen Shalom. Did I tell you? I seen her in where was I?
Yes. You didn't tell me. I think did Shalom tell me? I can't remember. Well, somebody told me. I think Shalom told me.
Like an Italian waitress. She coming on to me. She's muttering away. I thought, what the hell is this bloody boot? Honest to God, I don't know what the hell he was. She'd go, what was she saying to me? Whip.
Whip.
Whip. I thought, the hell is she? Bloody some sort of lunatic. And then he said who she was then, you know. I don't know the hell she was. Whip.
Well done, Shalom. You are then.
Flippin' heck. What team is he in? George plays for a team, look.
Which one, George?
He's from Milton Keynes, isn't he, George? I think. Is he from Milton Keynes?
Listen, there's a few dart players on here tonight. Me, Moz, Leon plays, Kyle plays. So you got a lot of competition on this page we have, guy.
Yeah.
Dice Fletcher used to be a good player. Oh, look at that now, Seagull. You're in for it now.
Come give me a slap. Ooh, can I look forward to it? When you get older, you got to look forward to slaps.
Oh, do you know what, right? Oh, you don't want any more pain, man. If anything hurts, anything that hurts you, I don't want that anymore.
No, I know first night.
Oh, Daniel. Don't give me ideas now, Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you could do it, John. Bullseye quiz.
Oh, aye. In one.
180. Is that it? Do you have many of them, John?
Oh, look, see, you probably we said we got this competition. I think we probably in a season will last maybe 6 months. You don't get many of them, Seagull. You probably get about 12 in that 6 months. You know.
Yeah. Still a lot.
Neither have I, Leon. None of us have played for a year.
Oh. Perhaps you've forgotten how to do it now, John.
I did have a little throw the other day, right, and it hasn't gone. It's you know what I mean. It's like a kind of skill. You don't forget. You might get it. You know, you obviously do get a bit worse, I suppose, but you're all in the right ballpark. You know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, so it's still there.
What about your eyesight, though? Is that going a bit funny now?
Believe it or not, there's our anniversary cards are up there. Look, right, and I can actually read every one of them out there. So it's close up. I get problems with. So when I throw in data, it's okay.
All right.
It's just I can't see the score when it's written on the paper.
Well, there's another thing you can video yourself throwing some darts.
I did that. It's on the group. I think. Do you remember that, Sonny? And I put I had a game of darts and I recorded it. I'm sure I know Connie Sonny replied to it.
I'll
And
have to
Kyle
have a
did, actually. Because
if I can find it, I'll put it on next week for everybody to see.
you'd say it somewhere, but the thing is, you'll have to go back miles, I think, you know?
Yeah. Or if you know where it is, send it to me. If you still got
Oh,
it.
just have another try of it to sip in as well.
God. Yep, Sonny remembers, look.
Yes, here we are. See, yeah, wasn't a bad throw, that one, actually.
So, Sonny, are you still getting mad right now? Or is that all off, or what?
Yeah, remember them dodgy? Remember the paper dartboards? Oh my
yeah.
God!
The rubbish.
After a couple of games, right? They be obliterated, you know.
Yeah. They had plasticine ones as well, John, didn't they, years ago? Like a plasticine. Like a plasticine.
You know what? I can't remember like that.
The clay.
He was playing pool. Who was playing pool?
I don't know.
Oh, it's well and truly on hold.
Oh.
Right. So you know more for now then, lovely.
Yeah, we won't go any further there.
No need.
No. But what's he been doing? Oh, we don't want to know, Sonny. We don't want to know.
No, good golly.
We don't like delving deep into people's personal problems.
Tell us about your diet now, Inga. What you saying is only carbs that you miss? Because I tell you what, see, I fancy this one because I like meat. I love a bit of meat, see.
But you like cakes as well, don't you?
Yeah, but I can knock him in the head. Right, I'm not joking. Now, if you give me a choice to knock cakes and sweets and everything like that on your head, or knock sausage and bacon and steak and things like that, I'd knock the sweets on your head every time.
Well, do you know the bacon? You can eat the fat as well. Do you know the rind? You can eat that as much as you want.
Oh, see. So, honest to God, I think that diet's for me.
It's brilliant diet. First thing in the morning, I have apple cider vinegar, right? Little tot of it in a glass of water with barley grass, right? Which is a powder.
Right. Hang about now. It's sounding rubbish already.
I know.
Right, go on.
Hold on. Let me get the packets for you to have a look at, right?
White cider vinegar, right? And barley first thing in the morning. No way. Now, if he had said frying pan, sausage, bacon, egg, you can't have fried bread, I'd be all right. But let's look at these packets now.
Right. Organic apple cider vinegar. You can have a little tot of that, right? It's audible, right? And also you can have some of this chia seeds, right? For that.
Yeah.
And then also you can have barley grass. I've run out. I've got to get some tomorrow. But then you mix that up and you drink it down as quickly as you can because the flavor is disgusting. But it settles your stomach and keeps your insulin low. So if anybody got diabetes and they drink that, it stops the insulin rising up when you have carbs, you know, because that's what affects people with diabetes. It's the carbs they're eating. If you cut out all the carbs, diabetes will go away.
Yeah, so why are you having that then?
Huh? Because it's part of the diet. Now then, in the morning, after I've had that, I'll have 3 fried eggs, 4 rashers of bacon, and some green beans or something like that. That'll be breakfast. We eat all that.
Right. That sounds all right.
Then lunch, then you can have, boiled eggs with a salad.
With the chicken?
You can have chicken, any amount of chicken. Don't eat the skin, but you can have any amount of chicken. In a big old salad, eat that up. Then supper time then, if you still want something to eat, fried mushrooms, right? In butter with garlic powder. So you got garlic mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
Then have some tomatoes cut up, bit of salt on them. There's loads you can eat. I'm never, ever hungry. And I'm losing weight like anything.
Oh, that's all right.
It's
No,
really
see,
good.
that's one diet I could try at this.
Yeah. Well, I've tried everything
I don't
else.
think- I honestly, I don't think I've ever been on a diet in my life.
Yeah. But if you are a little bit overweight, then just try it for a bit, you know.
Yeah.
I can give you a list of foods you can eat. Just keep off all the carbohydrates. No bread, no pastries, no white rice,
No pasta.
no pasta, no pot noodles, none of that crap.
Yeah.
Just keep all that shit out of the way because it's full of sugar. See, when they make bread, ooh, get the sugar in there. The sugar turns fat. So,
All right. Aye.
yeah, your pancreas provides insulin to break it all down, and it can only break down so much. The rest
Yeah.
then doesn't go to energy, it goes to fat. And that's how you put on weight. Oh,
All right. I got you. There we are. I'm going to try that.
yeah. Up, she wants the list as well. Look,
Yeah. Me and you do that together then, Sony. Right, lovely?
there we are. Danielle, I'll see you. Or Dan. See you
See
next
you, Dan.
Friday.
Next Friday.
Keep well.
We won't be long now, guys. You think, will we?
Well, you can go. I'm going to stay on it for a bit. Have a chat.
That's great. Yeah,
Well,
that's fair enough.
I'm going to stay out till 11 because
Oh,
Lawrence
there we are. Yeah,
Owen said he was
alright.
going to come back. The smell coming down from the steelworks, but it's not as bad as the smell from the sprouts from you, Shalom. Shalom likes sprouts, see.
Does it smell, Oga? It smells like does it smell like a bull, is it?
What does? Shalom. Yeah,
you were flatulence now eating that diet.
No, there is no flatulence.
Isn't it?
No. Because sugar makes the flatulence. Baked beans, if you wash the baked beans, right, because of all the sugar in the sauce, you won't break wind. It's all the sugars. Sugar's really bad for you.
Oh, I know that. So I've known for a long time, right, that it's thing is, when people saying years ago they were saying like eat this margarine instead of butter. Total rubbish.
Yeah.
Total rubbish. It's a butter was one of the best things for you, but it's the sugars and everything that you're having with it. See,
well, margarine is made in a factory. Your body can't get rid of it, so it stays in your gut.
Do you know what? Right?
Whereas butter goes out.
Yeah, so they tried with the cockroaches, right? They put different things in there that cockroaches won't even eat margarine.
No.
No, they eat lots of stuff.
Yeah, but were they offered on toast? They might have had
No, I
different
don't know. Well, I'll tell you something though. I did go into a shop and I had to call a man over because I went into the shop and I seen this carton of stuff. I picked it up, I had a look inside it, and see, I couldn't believe that they weren't butter, cigar.
Yeah.
Right? And I said to the man, I said, you know, mate, I can't believe this isn't butter. And he said, I know why. And what do you think they named that butter then after? They named it, I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not margarine.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but it was margarine. It was horrible. But they can try all they want to. They can do clover. They can put this on it, that on it. You won't beat butter. Sorry.
Butter's the best. I eat
See
loads
now
of
again. But butter, it only goes with carbs, doesn't it? Like bread and butter. It goes with toast. It goes with sandwiches. It goes with jacket potato.
Listen to what I had this morning. Mushrooms, load of butter on with garlic.
You just told me that.
Yeah, well, butter goes on there. Lovely.
Ooh,
Green
beautiful.
beans, right? Steamed green beans, butter on the top. Oh, and in this diet, you can have as much butter as you want. You can have a cup of coffee with a lump of butter chucked in there. Honestly, they do drink it. A lot of these people drink that. I can't drink it. I mind it's disgusting. But a lot of people do. What I do, I don't have.
Don't be telling people to do that now.
I have milk with full fat cream, double, whatever it's called, double cream, and then hot water, and it's it's lovely. And you can have 4 or 5 of them a day, no problem. You
What
still
cup
lose
of coffee now?
coffee with cream, no milk.
Oh, I like that as well. See,
and for you, a little tot of whiskey. Enjoy.
you know, I got drunk just by drinking whiskey once, right? I am ill now. Just with the smell of whiskey, I just cannot stand it because I think I drank too much of it as well. See, because I had the headache. The headache was terrible. See.
Yeah.
Well,
here's something else you can do now. Full fat yogurt, right?
All right.
Put a little bit of salt in it on the top, or lemon juice.
Right.
Pour that then into a muslin cloth, right? And let it drip out. In the morning, you'll have cream cheese. And that's how they make cream cheese. And you can eat that till the cows come home on this diet. Yeah.
Cream cheese, is it?
Yeah. You can put chives in it, bits of garlic, do whatever you want with it. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
Good God.
I'm eating like an horse. Again, the more I eat, the thinner I'm getting. It's bonkers, isn't it?
Oh, that's all right, though. Because you can eat sausages and bacon and beef.
Yeah. You can have a cooked breakfast every morning, afternoon, and supper, and you still lose weight. Mad.
Good God.
As long as you don't touch the carbs.
I'm getting hungry now. Mind thinking about all this.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do you know what I've got now for supper?
Oh, I thought
faggots and peas. Yeah.
Is that good for you and all?
Yeah, brains faggots.
Oh, I love. Oh no, Gary. No, he just goes and spoils it. See, right? Brains faggots, right? You know that stuff I was telling you earlier about in the bag that keeps your hands warm?
Aye.
Brains faggots, that is.
I don't care. I love it.
Oh, you've got to have the proper ones off Philcom and the proper faggots.
But you don't know that stuff in the bag. That's where they make them from.
But they're lovely though. They are nice.
I haven't tried them. I have to have a look. The thing is,
they are nice. They are. They in the little white tray, you know.
Yeah. Look at her calling in the right boot. She hasn't looked in the mirror. Hey, she done a FaceTime with me a while back. Don't know, I nearly got a bloody heart attack. It's like looking at Mortish Adams. You know the one of that family, Adams family? FaceTime with Shalom.
Isn't it? Nothing wrong with the Adams family.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting it, man.
See, Uncle Fester.
Cousin it, without the hair. Uncle Fester, that's the one, isn't it?
Uncle Fester.
Yes.
I got a photo of me dressed up as Uncle Fester. I look good as well, fair play.
I've seen it. It is good.
Yeah.
Flippin' egg. Look out. What we should have now is FaceTime on you. I think Shalom should come on and show herself. Let's all have a laugh. We could do with a laugh. I don't mind laughing. Come on, Shalom. You can do it through your mobile phone. Come on.
It's quite easy.
Look,
I'm Sonny. I'm Carrie.
Thing is,
there's Sonny and Carrie on here.
Yeah, but if Shalom comes in here, I've got to put the dog in the other room. I don't want to scare it. Right? Pity for the dog.
Come on now, guy.
Come on, Shalom. Any one of the girls can come on, yeah? I don't mind. I'm sure Shalom will look pretty, you know? Mia and Carrie now, look. See now? Well, next week now, I can send you a link and you can come on, yeah. We can have 10 people on here, John. 10
Yes,
people. Yeah.
certainly we can.
We'll all have a little chat. And we won't take the Mickey straight away.
Not straight away.
No, we'll leave it a bit. Look, she's camera shy. Don't worry about
But that's for taking photos. You won't even carry you. Honest to God, right? You don't even realise that there's only 3 million people watching this. That's all there is.
It only goes around the planet and out to Mars.
That's all. But it don't go to Blind Winby. Remember that.
She's 6'4", more like 5'3". She's a little duct. Shalom is
6'4" and full of muscle.
She's a little duct. She's like an Italian waitress. That's what she looked like. But I have seen photographs. She was pretty once. Going back.
Oh, that's very nice. Very nice of you.
You've got to go back a while. I mean, we're all pretty going back a while, John. Even you.
I was gorgeous. I was.
Well, some of these are still gorgeous. Carrie's pretty, isn't she? Sonny's pretty. Shalom is pretty, sort of. Right?
They're all gorgeous.
You'd be right for somebody, right? Remember that I said about that blind bloke about Ivan? If he wants a girlfriend.
But that's what I was going to tell you, man. So I went out there and the horn stopped working now, innit? Of the van. So I went up today. I thought, no, just give a second-hand horn. Lovely. It's not the horn is working, it's the wires from the... so we got to find out where the fault is now. And I got to sort that out.
Thing is...
Yeah, no, you charm the birds off a tree, son. He wouldn't live.
The horn, right? There's only one thing that's going to be wrong with the earth wire. Guaranteed, absolutely 100%, right? Because the earth wire goes down to a little loop and a screw. And normally if you take that off and brush it with a wire brush and put it back, it'll work.
Right, I'll have a look.
Always a horn is the earth.
You say yes.
Look,
Right.
we look. Well, you go in here.
I'm going to say are we going to carry on? Because I do have to go now. I got. I'm struggling a bit to tell the truth, but yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be in touch with you in a week anyway, and I will be back on you next week, right?
All right, then.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you soon, right?
Bye-bye, John. There we are. He's gone. Only me left, the charmer. What are we going to talk about then? Huh? What are we going to have a chat about? Look, Daniel's pretty. Yeah, sort of. Right, John. I gotta wait because somebody from Canada, Lawrence Owen, used to live in Margam. He's coming.
Hello, Moto.
Let me go a sec. I'll be back down a minute. Sorry for that. Come here, dog. Come on. This is Chloe, my dog. Jack Russell. Little fat Jack Russell. Come on, sit down then. Come on, sit down. Like you're on the telly, like. Sort of. So yeah, Lawrence Owen used to live at the British Steel Club in Margam. Then he emigrated then, when he was about 17 to Canada, Kamloops in Canada, which is miles away. But I've only started being in contact with him in the last, 2 or 3 years, mainly on Facebook here or on YouTube or Twitter or somewhere. Oh, look at her now. She's sitting up now. Yeah, I know what you want. You're not having anything now. It's too late now. You want ham, don't you? I know you can't have ham. It's too late for ham. She wants a piece of ham, don't you? She's doing her tricks now, don't you? Yeah. Look at that. See? It's a female dog. Right? You can see the comparison with the other females. They all want something. Don't know. Yeah, you can't have kisses, no. Sit down by there now, look. Look at the people looking at you. A video of the needle. She is lush. She's a lovely dog. Chloe, her name is. Chloe the dog. Lovely, you know. Fat, don't you? Eh? You're like a fatty, you know. Little tub. Eh? You can get a ball. Go on. Where's your ball? You can't have the mouse, so she got the ball. You can't have the mouse. Oh, God. See, you don't have any of this on the other shows, do you? Dogs jumping up and down. Anyway, I don't know if that Lawrence is coming or what. But it is lonelier with one. I'm going to have faggots of peas now. Faggots, peas, right? Gravy. Some nice peas. Maybe some green beans instead of the peas. Right? Look at the diet. Terrible. So, I don't know. I think it's 11 o'clock now. He said he'd be back, but he's not obviously coming back. So we'll wrap it up here, if you don't mind, everybody. Nice to see you all. See you all so well. And Shalom, you're still sexy, right, Shalom? Even with that funny hair that you got, you still look sexy. But I couldn't see much because you had a mask on, you know? So I'll have to see you when you're under the mask on, right, love? So we'll see you all next Friday evening. Okay? And anybody want that list of foods, contact me on Facebook and I'll post to it on Facebook. And it's just a load of stuff you can eat and a load of stuff you can't eat. And you will lose a lot of weight because I'm losing it. What have I been up to? My ex-girlfriend, who's the mother of my daughter, she moved. We moved the house in one day with a Volkswagen transporter van. And it was pissing down with rain. I was a killer. It was really hard. But we done it in one day. Yeah, see you soon, everybody. Right? And be healthy and stay well. I'm going to outro music today. All I've got is what the intro was. So we'll have that and then we'll switch off.